unprotected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
Hi everyone, this is Katina, and that was our killer whale family showing off their size, speed, power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world, and today we're excited to share their story with all of you.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer.
We're going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment that's full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today you'll see our whales do behaviors together, in unison. Synchronizing their movements and working as a team strengthens their social bonds and helps make them the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orcinus orca, but they're more commonly known as killer whales. Our 5 whales all have their own names. Their names are Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo. Makayo is our youngest at 9 years old, and our oldest is Makayo and Nalani's mom, Katina. She's 43 years old. Katina is the matriarch or leader of our pod. Our whales trust us, and they take an active role in their own health and well-being. Through positive reinforcement training techniques, we teach them husbandry or healthcare behaviors. One of the first things that we teach our whales to do is called a flute present, where they present their tail flutes to the trainer. We're going to demonstrate with our 2 younger females, Nalani and Malia, in our slide out today. Not only does a flute present allow us to get a great look at their entire body, but it also gives us access to blood vessels, which are very easily seen on the white underside of their tail flutes. Our veterinarians collect a voluntary blood sample at least once a month from our whales, and the whales are taught to stay calm and relaxed throughout. This afternoon, you'll see Jackie and Amanda are giving the whales a tail rub. They have very sensitive skin, and this is a great way for us to reinforce excellent behavior and build our relationships with our killer whales. Now, blood samples are just one way that we can make sure that our whales are staying healthy. Another important diagnostic is weighing our killer whales. We weigh them twice a month, and we're able to do that by asking them to slide their body up and out of the water onto a killer whale size scale that we have in one of our adjacent pools. Nalani here on the right-hand side weighs about 4,300 pounds. Malia on the left weighs about 4,500 pounds. But you'll notice that the portion of their body from their dorsal fin to their tail flutes is in the water right now. That's a very strong part of their body called a peduncle, and it weighs several hundred pounds. So with that in the water, we wouldn't get an accurate weight. To solve that problem, we simply ask the whales to lift their tails up and out of the water. And this way, we can make sure that our younger whales continue to grow and our adult whales maintain a healthy body weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
We're over here on the left-hand side of the stadium, and today I'm joined by Emma, who's from my hometown of Boston. Let's hear it for her. We're talking about observational learning and mimicry. It's a really important part of life for a killer whale. From the moment they're born, they learn necessary life skills by watching and playing follow the leader with their mom and other whales, and our whales play follow the leader with us too. So we're going to put that to the test with you today, Emma. All right, stand over here. I have Malia with us today. I'm going to have you do something, and she's going to copy you. All right, watch Emma. First thing I want you to do is march in place. Go ahead. March, 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 march. Nice job! Very good. All right, let's challenge her with one more, okay? Watch Emma. This time I want you to spin around in the circle like a ballerina. Go ahead. Whoa! Great hula! Good job, Malia. So she's paying really close attention to you. They're really curious animals. Our whales frequently can be seen spy hopping or even jumping completely out of the water to get a better view of their surroundings or while they're playing. So we're going to demonstrate that in a behavior called a sight and bow. It's going to be a jump over on the stage. Do you remember the signal I taught you before? Okay, so stand right in front of Malia. All right, right pointer finger down. Ready, one? Other right finger. There we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, swipe. Excellent job, Emma. She got the cue. Audience, you all help us out. When Malia does a sighted bow at stage, let's give her a great big cheer.
Yes, it looks like you guys are having a whole lot of fun. Hello everyone, my name's Joe. Over here on the right-hand side, now this evening, I'm joined by Brian. He's here all the way from Iowa, so welcome to SeaWorld, Brian. Now Brian, this is Katina here. I want to introduce you to her. Go ahead and give her some of her favorite fish. There you go, toss that right over. Excellent job. Now Brian, Katina is very special to us. She gave birth to the original baby Shamu back in 1985. So she's the one who started it all here for us, so we love Katina. Now, we talked a little bit about communication, why whales jump up and out of the water. So Katina, she's going to showcase a breeze for us, okay? Do you remember that hand signal we practiced? All right, buddy, it's your big moment. Go ahead and look at her. Give her that signal. Go for it. Nice job. Excellent. Take off. Now, one thing about being a killer whale trainer is, got to keep firing a whale. So we're going to look for Katina. There she says. She's gonna turn that corner. Go up. Go you on. She can fly. Oh man! Brian, I'm so sorry. I had no idea that was going to happen to you. I tell you what, I feel terrible. Anybody out there have a towel we can borrow? You got one? Brian, that water's 52 degrees. It's freezing cold, isn't it? Don't worry about a thing. I'll be just fine, man.
Hey, Joe, looks like Katina outsmarted you guys over there. Y'all got soaps? Let's give our volunteers a huge round of applause. Hey, great job, everybody! SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many of the mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is about 17 months. That's information that would be impossible to obtain out in the wild. Some information, though, can only be gained through field observation. That's when SeaWorld works with our partners, like the Norwegian Orca survey and NOAA, to further our knowledge. Killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best example of that power that we've seen is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales eat the fish together with swipes of their tail flukes.
So killer whales create waves to hunt, and they use their tail flukes to stun prey. Here's a demonstration. For our whales, that means a fun activity session. But for all of you, it's time to get wet. amazing athletes. They can eat several hundred pounds of food every day. In the wild, their diets vary depending on where they live and the time of year. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals. It's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassadors of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable. Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make victories. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore.
The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.